And away we go. I never did get those mufflers tied up. Didn't forget anything on the ground, I hope. We gotta go. We got 322 miles to go and it's already 7:30. Oh boy, oh boy. Thank you, I guess. Car was real rough. But, what can you do? Could have bought a Mercedes and be shopping for parts in Lugoff, South Carolina. Bye-bye. Yeah! And we're off. Bye-bye. Florida. Where are we? Brooker, Florida. We'll be back, I suppose, sometime, or maybe not. Need some front shots. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Alright. Fill this baby up. 19.6 gallons plus 2 we just put in, and the mileage is 230, 147. Time to hit the road. Check me out on YouTube, CORVAIRWILD. Take care. Well, what you don't know is we're going back to bring the Roadmaster back to where it came from. It's got a nasty hesitation, or the torque converter is locking and unlocking. It's doing a real dance. I'm really annoyed. Trusted this fellow, the seller, and I put my heart and soul into getting this thing ready. Radiator, heater core, which I knew about, but rust hole and bald tires and filthy interior and ant colonies in the window frames. So we're heading back. We've already driven 4.5 miles. That's all I needed to know. That there's something wrong with this thing. It's got a nasty hesitation when you put your foot to the floor. It hesitates like crazy and bucks and carries on. Boop, boop. You can't really see it when I'm driving with the camera, but trust me, it's got some kind of dance. I don't know if it's a transmission or something wrong in the OptiSpark or some loose connection somewhere, or I don't know, but the mufflers are hanging off of it. There's just too many things wrong. Front shocks are bad. Back shocks are bad. The air compressor for the front air shocks in the front under the air cleaner is running non-stop, rattling away. This car is real rough. Sorry, I gotta take everything out of this car, and I cleaned the windows and cleaned everything and made it all ready to sell. Except that it needs a lot more work than I'm prepared to give it. We got stuff to do, places to go, and I give up. They say you're only a loser when you quit, but there comes a point when you gotta go move ahead, and I'm not moving ahead with this thing. It's got this awful bucking hesitation. It feels like someone's tapping their foot on the brake. I don't know if the lockup, I don't think it's the lockup torque converter that's chattering, but it's got a nasty hesitation. You can't really see it, but I can sure feel it. There it goes. Bump, 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 bump. It's bucking big time. I think it's something with the OptiSpark, or I don't know, but it's nasty. You can almost hear it. Maybe if I raise the windows, you can hear it clunking away. Both mufflers are hanging down on the back. There it goes. Try to accelerate a little bit. Yeah, there's something wrong with this car. It needs more than I can give it when I'm on a vacation. I thought I could do the repairs to it and hit the road, but no siree. This thing needs more work than I'm prepared to give it, or have the time to do it, or the diagnostic tools. I don't know what's wrong with it, but it's got some nasty hesitation, stumbling. When you floor it off the line, it didn't do it a little bit that I drove it in front of the guy's house, but there it goes. Hear it? I just filled the tank up with fuel, put in $60 of fuel, plus the radiator, plus the heater core, plus the brake pads, plus my time, antifreeze, transmission oil, engine oil. Oh boy, oh boy. The fellow's not home, he's at work, he's not answering the phone. Maybe he knows. Alright, I'm going to just drop it in his driveway and go buy that Mercedes, I suppose, in Palm Springs Gardens, or whatever it's called. Palm Spring Garden. Floor it. Yeah, it's got some kind of hesitation or something's going on. I don't know what it is. But it's not happy and I'm not happy. Two unhappy campers. Bring it back to where I found it. Yep, I get to drive my, oh boy, it's hesitating real bad. I couldn't drive it when I bought it because it had no cooling system. The radiator had a huge crack. There was less than a gallon of antifreeze, and I put in 3.5 gallons to fill it up. So who knows how far I drove it with a crack in the radiator. I don't know. I'm not going to be the one to do the rest of the repairs. Back it goes. Return to sender. Yeah, terrible hesitation. I wish I would have been able to take it for a longer drive. When I first got here, I wouldn't have wasted all my time. It's bad enough we drove 6.5 hours to get here and back and forth to the hotel, an hour each way. What a waste of time. Alright, it goes back to where I found it. Bragg Branch Crossing. It's kind of hard to keep in good spirits. I've had such a nasty experience as this. This car is just worn out. Tried my best. Wanted to have an LT1 Roadmaster. Found another one, a white one in Jupiter, a lot closer, but the people said it was smoked in, and we didn't have the best rapport. They said at the end, oh, we're just going to keep it. Yeah, well, it was still on Craigslist a week later, so. And this guy had it on Craigslist as well. Even though we had an agreement, he had a deposit a month ago for me to buy it, he still had it on Craigslist up until the end, so either he's neglecting something or I don't know. Anyways, the gate is locked, and I'm going to tell these people they can have their car back.